So, is it just me or does the game seem really quiet? I finished off the main game like a couple weeks ago now. It was not exactly super recent. I was planning on doing the Magolor Epilogue like really soon after. But then it kind of didn't end up happening there for a couple reasons. Finally, a game that actually runs not The Last of Us on PC yesterday, only the best optimized PC port ever. I wanted to do this shortly after the main game, but there was also a DLC that soon after came out for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So it's like, oh, whenever a new DLC comes out, I typically stream that once and, you know, do viewer games and stuff. So I wanted to do it on a day that, you know, several people could join in and stuff. But I think the first time there were scheduling conflicts on my end where stuff came up and I couldn't do it. So then I rescheduled it. And then I got the sickest that I've been in years on the exact day that I had it scheduled. Like, so I couldn't do it then either. So then it got rescheduled again to today. And I decided to do the Magolor Epilogue along with it because I can't just go right into a stream doing viewer games, you know, just in case my schedule slightly changes during the day and I have to stream at different times. So I like to stream something else first and then the Mario Kart 8 viewer game so that anyone that wants to join into that has the chance to join in like during the other thing. And then when we switch over to the other thing, Bob, then we can, you know, then everyone's at the ready and stuff. And I wanted to do that with the Magolor Epilogue because that's pretty short and stuff. So I was like, hey, let's do that. So I kind of haven't ended up doing this for a few weeks now, and it has been a while since finishing off the main game here, but now I finally am here to finish this off properly. It's been a little while, and other stuff has been going on. But yeah, waiting for Fire Emblem Kart, I'd be down for that. Hope things are going well today. Nevermore Mortis, Kyle, and Birdieville. Welcome on into the shenanigans. So this is apparently an epilogue after the main game where we defeated this big bad Magolor that had on that crown from the crazy little dragon that looked like Spyro's weird cousins that we don't talk about. And then apparently in this remake exclusive mode here, there's an epilogue where you play as Magolor, and maybe we find out that Magolor isn't such a bad dudo. So yeah, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna switch over to Mario Kart. So anyone that wants to join into Mario Kart shenanigans, come right on in. If there isn't anybody, then I'll just end up playing against, like, you know, Grand Prix against CPUs because, you know, I gotta get it done at this point. The DLC's not even that new anymore. You know, I'm a little bit late to the chase here. So what all is gonna be going on here, huh? My hands! Oh, I'm gray! It's not easy being gray. After being defeated by Kirby, Magolor woke up to find he had lost his magical abilities and much of his strength. The tale of his triumphant return now begins. Collect magic points to restore Magolor's powers. As you defeat enemies, you'll earn magic points. Use these points to boost Magolor's abilities. Okay. Also, I think I was using this layout to be out of the way of stuff. I don't remember. Oh, I can't even hover all that well right now. You're good. Still remember yesterday, so obviously didn't get drunk. Remember the absolute insanity of trying to play Last of Us Part 1 on PC and, you know, failing at that. My goodness, that has to be one of the worst optimized PC games I've ever seen. Absolute insanity. But I also got your 5 terabyte hard drive can now install more stuff, like Last of Us Part 1 on PC. The best PC optimized game ever seen in the history of video games. You know? That's what you can do. You said nephew loved playing the original on your Wii. Think about getting this for their Switch at some point. Well, now you get to see the new stuff that's exclusive to the Switch version here. The new epilogue that they've that they added here that I've never played. And the original Wii version seems like something that I would have been big into when it first came out, but it's never one of the games I picked up back then, surprisingly. But a lot of people I know always tell me that they used to play it all the time on the Wii. Bam! Pew! 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 Okay, my pew does not exactly go very far. But yeah. See the tweet that Naughty Dog posted? I did not. Was there, I take it there was something in regards to the, unless it's just talking about we are aware of the issues and we're gonna try to work towards fixing it and stuff. Unless it was that, which, would Naughty Dog be in charge of that? Would it be, what was the, name of the company? Iron Galaxy, the one that actually ported it over? Like, who would be in charge of fixing it? Because it is not in a very playable state right now. You know, it's funny. Playing the actual game when it runs, I am actually having fun with it. If I didn't have this stuff going on today of doing the Magolor Epilogue and Mario Kart 8 DLC, I would actually play a little bit more of The Last of Us, because when I do get to play, I actually am having fun. It just sucks that the video game is in such an unplayable state right now. Hello's a sandwich. Yeah, we're here doing Magolor stuff. Posted in the Discord, it is bad, yeah. Oh. But yeah, I think the boss health is top right, so you can stay there since it's a big bar. Alrighty. And I can always switch over, like, midway through if need be. Ah! I got the first little fruit, so I'm starting to get some magical abilities back. So your favorite Kirby game? So Deluxe made it a favorite all over again. Nice. Magolor learned Magic Bomb. Magolor can now cast Magic Bomb. Down and B. This down special, huh? Gather the fruit fragments. Each fragment holds incredible power. Gathering 5 fragments should be enough to restore all of Magolor's lost abilities. Okay. Magolor's magic skills. Boost Magolor's abilities. You can use the magic points you've earned to boost Magolor's abilities. Try boosting one now. Oh, I'm gonna get boosted and stuff. Should have a little more health. Like, my attacks fly higher. I'll be able to hit things that are way up above me. What if I could unleash up to 3 attacks in a row? Sure. Do that. Make my attacks fly up higher. Sure. There we go. So what does it mean, fly up higher? Like, just that I can aim up, maybe? Or something like that? But yeah, you enjoyed 100% to the Wii version, but got tired of the art style. The 3DS games look identical in terms of art style. Robot is still amazing. I've heard good things about it. But yeah, they do look very similar. They're the 3DS ones, but I heard good things about it, but never played it. I played a whole bunch of Kirby on my Nintendo DS with the Superstar Ultra. And I played the 20th Anniversary Collection, a bunch on my Wii for a bunch of the classic titles and stuff. But apart from that, that was basically all the Kirby that I played as a kiddo / young teen. Was just Superstar Ultra and the 20th Anniversary Collection on my Wii. I'm a little bit of a Kirby noob from that perspective, I guess you could say. And stuff. Yeah, the game is good, but the port is actually almost as bad as Gen 9. It'll be interesting, like, at the, like, by the time that I'm through with the game, especially now that the shaders are done being compiled, to, like, have a serious look at it. Which runs worse? Last of Us Part 1 on PC or Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? Genuinely. Because I feel like with the release of Last of Us Part 1 on PC, that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was like, finally a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary, you know? Is what I feel like kind of happened with that. What the heck are you? That's what honestly happened there. Pew, pew. So, yeah, competing for one of the most broken games released recently. Like, my god. It's certainly something. Well, boss is hard. Your friend let you try to beat. It's difficult. You'll get smacked. Well, I'm already used to that from the Forgotten Land and stuff where, you know, I spend a lot of time working away at that. So I have a rough idea at this point, at least, if that game is any indication. Pew, pew, and stuff. Magolor is OP with most of his abilities. Not even at max. It's kind of crazy. I guess it makes sense that you'd be kind of strong and stuff. Gosh, dang it. I have no idea how to get that then. Ow. No. Okay, I guess that's how I get it. That would be the answer. But yeah, if you remember making that joke, the Gen 9 ran slightly worse. Just ever so slightly, not by a whole lot. Because it is definitely a close competition. Hello, Mythic. Things go pretty alrighty today. I was up decently late last night. I was streaming Last of Us Part 1 later than I initially anticipated last night. Because one, I was actually able to play it. One, it was fun. And two, it didn't really... That game doesn't really have clear cutoff points in most instances for what makes a part, essentially, for when I cut things up into parts. So I just kind of kept playing because it didn't really have that good of a stopping point, was the case. So I was kind of up late last night, cutting it up into parts and stuff. And I needed to be up at a decent hour today to go with my dad to a dealership for his truck that's all the way out in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere, it turns out. I appreciate the 20 bits there, Anima. Hey, guy, how's it going today? I had no idea that we were going so far out, so a 40-minute drive out of town and then like 40 minutes back. And I don't know if we're going back out again later today or tomorrow to like pick up the truck again after the work on it is done being done. Strike enemies with multiple hits in a row to build up a combo and earn even more magic points. Get points and aim for a platinum ranking. So, you know, had to be up at a semi-decent hour because of that. And after being up late last night, it meant that I was kind of tired, and I got back in time just to miss my online class, and I have to wait until my professor posts it unlisted to YouTube so I can watch it later tonight, which I don't think is done yet. So I'll just tune into my lecture for today later tonight. And Magolor can now open ordeal door. Special challenges await Magolor behind every ordeal door. Once Magolor's abilities reach a door's required level, it'll open. So probably not right now. Oh, sure, I'll try it out briefly. So after I got back home and had some proper breakfast and stuff, I had a little bit of a nap, and I honestly just woke up a little bit ago from my middle of the day, like 40-minute nap. was the case to catch up on some sleep that I was lacking after that. So yeah, that's kind of been my day today. Is the case there. But yeah, kind of worried because Star Allies also looks like this game, and the 3DS ones, Kirby games generally seem to get better with each new game. Could well be. Hard for me to say since I don't play a whole lot of them myself. But yeah, you need the platinum medals? No, I don't. So that you can brag to your friends how much of a gamer you are. Yeah. So I'm not gonna go for it myself in that case, I don't think. If I'm bragging to my friendos about stuff that I've done in video games, it's definitely not because of Kirby. It's because of things like that I've done that literally nobody else on the internet has done, like beating Undertale's genocide route while wearing oven mitts, you know? Stuff like that. Stuff that's actually like, holy crap, you did that? Who the heck else has done that? Literally nobody. Like, if anyone else wants to take the challenge, be my guest. But, you know, until that day, I'll keep on being the one person on the internet that's done it. But yeah, if you get gold on every level, boss included, I think you unlock a secret level, which kind of remix portal stages from the base game. Interesting. But yeah, I just kind of want to showcase this for what it mainly is, because, you know, my game schedule is already unbelievably crazy, you know, is the case. You got this hard drive for quite a good deal in Europe, 110 USD. That's actually, yeah, that's not half bad for that much space. I was thinking about picking up a hard drive myself in the near future for the channel, because I'm running out of drive space for like my insane channel project. And I have 4 drives in this computer, the biggest of which that I store like my game footage on and stuff is 4 terabytes. And I'm running out of space on it, especially with the wake of you know, so many other bigger video essay projects that I'm working on. Like, for example, what is this? This is Display Capture 2. So here's my drives, for example. Here's my F drive, my big, you know, storage one. I have 108 gigabytes free. That's after putting a whole bunch of like stuff that doesn't need to be accessed super quick onto like my other hard drive here. A lot of this is game footage. So a lot of it right now is Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, because, you know, I'm working on the video essay for that. So I have a whole lot of videos of this, all in, you know, 1080p full HD, so they take up a whole lot of space. Like, what is this here thus far? That's 71.5 gigabytes, for example, is the case. So, 82 gigabytes. Then there's like a bazillion clips of all kinds of crazy stuff there. A future video essay that I'm going to work on is one for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, so I've been amassing footage for that. So I have a whole lot of footage of this game, and it's it's 140 gigabytes here already. Plus whatever this is. I need a PNG of N and like some specific clips here. Yeah, so I have like 160 plus gigabytes of Xenoblade 3 footage. So I myself also need to look into a new hard drive in the near future, because my 4 terabytes is not cutting it for my to be my editing drive anymore here in the near future. Like, I could just delete old footage when I'm done with it, but I typically try not to delete old footage just in case I need it again. Plus, if you ever go to download 1080p footage from YouTube, you can't. It only lets you download in 720p. So I can only download in 1080p directly from Twitch, is the thing. So, and there's no way to sort through Twitch VODs, is the case. Like, the Twitch video manager is actually god-awful. I don't know how they haven't changed it in all the years that it's been around here. Like, for example, if I turn on display capture here, so here's like the most recent stuff where it's like, here's the Last of Us Part 1 stuff that I cut up last night. I wasn't sure what emote to use to represent it, so I decided like the mushroom, because it's a fungusy thing. It looks a little bit silly, but whatever. There's no way to sort here. I'll publish all videos, unpublish all videos, delete all videos, upload. There's no sort thing here. You can't search for old videos. Like, you can see by date and stuff. So if I wanted to find something from years ago, I would genuinely have to click through like over and over and over again, all the way through like 5,500 videos until I found where it was based roughly on the date. It's actually genuinely awful. So, like, you can technically download 1080p versions from YouTube, but not directly from YouTube itself. It's because YouTube does this really dumb thing where at 1080p and up, they store the audio and the video separately. So if you go into YouTube Studio and download one of your videos, it'll download in 720p at most. But if you can use other third-party sites to download in 1080p, but without the audio. So, I mean, you can always download the 1080p video and then the audio and then combine them. If you don't need the audio, then you can just download the 1080p footage from a different thingamabob, and then you're good on that front. But for whatever reason, whenever I download the 1080p footage from YouTube off of third-party sites, it lags my video editing software like crazy. Like, the last time I used a bunch of that was for my Xenoblade Chronicles D versus Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX video essays from forever ago. And because I don't delete footage, I still have some of that stuff around. So there was a bit in the Scarlet Violet video essay I was talking about foreshadowing, and I used Xenoblade Chronicles 1 as an example, and I decided to use the 1080p footage rather than the 720p of it, just because it looks better. And it crashed my video editing software a couple times. When I'm playing it back and it gets that one clip, it'll just freeze my whole computer. I don't know why. So, you know, I really need to not delete 1080p footage on my computer because of that reason. Because good luck ever finding it again on Twitch. And the ones that actually don't lag my computer. And if I want to get it from YouTube, then it's going to break my computer in two. Otherwise, I have to resign myself to just using the 720p version. It sucks. It's not great for people that make content like I do, where I use footage from all sorts of different playthroughs across the years. It's genuinely awful. That, or I just open OBS and, like, record my screen to record little clips there. Which I do sometimes. Pew pew. But, you know, otherwise, I just have to use the 720p version. So, sometimes in my video essays, you'll randomly see clips that are 720p rather than 1080p, and that's the reason why. It's so dumb. I hate it so much. So, there's that. So anyway, that's why I need more drive space. And I wish that Twitch also fixed their video producer to be a lot more user-friendly. But I guess they don't expect people to, you know, go through footage using little bits and pieces and downloading specific VODs from the past from years ago the way that I do, you know, is the case. So, yeah, there's that little story about genuine pain. So why here? But yeah, YouTube still has weird shit like keep removing features like the dislike bar being able to search for 0 view vids. What, you can't even search for 0 view vids, like they don't come up at all? And looking for the oldest videos? Yeah, it can be pretty sucky. That's why I try my best on my channel to make everything like really easy to find. What with having the whole, you know, playthroughs bar that, or what are they called? On YouTube. Whatever the sections of a channel there are. Shelf. I think it's called shelf. I have the whole playthrough shelf that is in like reverse chronological order. So if you ever want to find the oldest stuff that I've ever done, like you just click on the playthrough shelf and then you scroll all the way to the bottom and you'll find the very first playthrough I ever did was Kirby Star Allies, or at least the first one that, you know, is still on YouTube is the case. And then, you know, from the bottom up is like oldest to the most recent playthroughs there. Because you would never be able to do it on the videos tab on my channel. No chance. I have too many videos. There's just no chance there. Blast for my bomb's a bit bigger. Sure, let's do that. So I try to, you know, add ease of access that YouTube itself does not have on its own. Sure, go ahead and do that. I try my best at least. Sure, boost my health a little bit. Text could travel farther. Sure. Good evening, Reggie Bub. How's it going today? Use a guest account, you close the tab, it'll wipe everything? What? Like, what do you mean wipe everything? Isn't that how switching to another thing works on, like, just on the internet in general? Guys are looking at storage space, you're looking at RAM because you keep maxing out your 16 gigabytes. When I was streaming Last of Us Part 1 yesterday, it was using up like 14.5 to 15 gigabytes of RAM at all times. Was the case. I'm really glad I have 32 gigabytes of RAM in my machine, because otherwise it just would not work. Like, it is not great on PC. But yeah, sub 20-minute true reader running robot. Not sure how good that is, but you'll take it. It's probably amazing, if I had to guess. Oh, so now I can go up a decent height there, at least. But yeah, let's, whoops. Boop it bop here. Have you seen the news on the Pokemon TCG set? They changed the border color from yellow to silver? Wait, what? Yeah, what now? Change a thing that they've had around for so dang long? Something that I do wish that they'd change around that they probably won't is the back of the cards. Like, the way that the Pokeball opens, it's the wrong way. So it's like, okay, I'll maybe yoink that. Maybe not. Yoink, sweet. Like, doesn't it open up the wrong way in the TCG compared to like where it's shown in every other media, the Pokeballs? And it irks me. So, you know, if they had to change one thing, I wish it had been that, not the border color. You know, is what I wish there. I guess they figure they can't change it now because then, you know, you'd be able to look at the back of the card and differentiate old cards from new cards, and, you know, they'd have to do like a kind of hard reset in terms of cards because of that. But like, just do it. It's so unsatisfying seeing the Pokeball opening kind of the wrong way. So if they do that, that would be fantastic. Ow. Whatever, I need this cake. I need it. Okay, pew pew, I was still able to get the thing regardless. But yeah, let's see if they change the card back to having to banish every old set from, yeah, that's what I was just saying. Blasphemy for banishing that just really irks me. Up we go, yoink. Yeah, my health is real low and stuff. But now I can shoot pretty far. So I don't really need to get close anyway. Pew pew. Well, I need to not get hit here. Is kind of what needs to happen. Many pews. I'll definitely have to have a look-see myself at some point here. At this new silver. Pew pew pew, so I can just stay at this elevation while I pew pew pew. Well, I'm very slowly going down. No, please. Okay, you can keep wandering that way if you'd like. Please don't wander into me. Please, no, come on. Please, I cannot take a hit here. Cool, sweet. But yeah, yeah, I guess so. Must well have been the recent nerfs I see out here. Stage clear, we did the thing. It has been done. Magic points, wow. First time cleared. Music's so chill. Let me adjust my microphone here a little bit. A little smidge like that, how about? What have we over here? One boss. This is gonna be for one of those fruits. I need more health for that, apparently. So what kind of boss do we have out here, huh? What have we this way? Aha! But what's under the hat? It's a guy! Electricy Duder! No, not the Duder! Many pews. Skulls! Whoa. Wait, how do I... Whoa! I guess I just avoid them like that. I don't really go to the other side of you. But yeah, the boss is the hat. The guy's just a bystander. Yeah, must be. Must well be. Ah! Gosh dang it. Oh, snake! 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 Well, many pews. Alright, so then that happens. Now, Mr. Dudo's all stunned and stuff. And then... What's it gonna be? It's going into the hat. No, I was starting to switch direction there, but... It's trapped in the corner. Oh, he keeps doing that. Okay. What? That hit me? Really? Okay. What? Come on. Come on. I'm trapped in the corner here. I don't know what to do from here. I'm kind of stuck. Pew, pew, pew. Come on, please. Almost there. Whoa, I'm kind of lucky that... Whoa, I did not die there. Well. Imagine if that killed me. Well, I got another thingamabob there. But yeah. Is my chat off? What the heck? Weird. I don't know why. Like, ever since streaming The Last of Us yesterday, it kind of broke things. I mean, I've not played Mario Kart in forever. I don't intend on it being like a super competitive thing by any means. You know. Stage clear. Sweet. We did the thing.